Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and today we have a rather serious episode. As I'm sure you're aware, anytime you go and watch my channel or any channel about personal finance, investing, real estate, the stock market, and so on, you get hit with some of the weirdest, cringiest, most mind-boggling ads that existed.
This is $30,000 cash. My parents thought I was dealing drugs.
So today, we're going to be flipping the tables, and I'm going to be going undercover and watch the ads that play on my channel, all thanks to this YouTube channel right here. It's called Graham Stephan Ad Reaction. And this channel has just consistently posted the best ads that show up on my channel. He just reposts them back on this channel here for me to watch and react to because they're so bad, and like he literally hand selects these ads. So you know what? Today, we're going to be watching some of the ads that play on my channel, and I'm going to critique them, I am going to rip them apart, I will give you my own thoughts on what I think of these ads and why on earth they're playing in front of my videos. But at least these ads give us amazing entertainment, so thank you so much to Graham Stephan Ad Reaction for doing this, and also thank you so much for destroying the like button for the YouTube algorithm. We gotta counteract these ads, and the only way to do that is by annihilating the like button. Just annihilate it, get that out of the way. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. We would really appreciate it. Just takes a quick second. And with that said, thank you so much for doing that. And now let's begin. The first ad we got is called the 1%er. This has got 1,600 views on this channel as an ad, so we know it's going to be a good one. Let's see what it's about.
Mistake of your life. My name is Louis Navalier, and I'm a member of America's 1%.
First of all, he looks kind of like a knockoff Jerry Springer a little bit, doesn't he? He could be the one ringing the bell in the back as two people just go at it and start fighting over like index funds, because this guy is the 1%er. And no one ever calls themselves a 1%er. Like anybody who has money is never like,
oh, I'm the 1%. Look at those 99%ers over there. No.
Nobody ever says that, but let's see what he's trying to sell.
Manage over $1 billion for America's wealthiest elite. But I didn't create this video for my rich clients.
It's just funny how he's like, I am a member of the 1%. The 1% of people who actually believe what I have to say in this ad. Well, let me look him up here. Louis Navalier. Hold on. Louis Navalier. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's see. Louis Navalier. Chairman and founder of Navalier & Associates in Reno, Nevada. Okay. Which manages approximately $2.5 billion in assets. This guy actually might be kind of legit. It's just, it boggles my mind how he thought it's a good idea to just run YouTube ads.
Few people know any of this is about to happen. Those who do don't have a clue about what to do or how to prepare. If you're on the right side of this shift, you're virtually guaranteed to make a fortune. If you're on the wrong side, you could lose your job or your business.
Oh, I love the B-roll. I love the B-roll and how it's like if you're on the right side of things, if you're the 1%er, you're gonna make a fortune. You're on the wrong side, you're gonna be like this guy who just like missed the bus in New York. I don't know what happened. Maybe he has like, I don't know, maybe he's constipated or something. I don't know anybody who just sits there like just doing this all the time if he's not doing a thumbnail. I only do that if I'm doing a thumbnail. Let's keep going now.
Value of your investment portfolio could crater. I've never seen anyone from my side of the wealth divide step forward to explain
my side of the wealth divide. This is why people want to eat the rich. I never understood it, but now that I hear this guy talk, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm kind of hungry. What's on the menu? Maybe if this guy.
That's why I put together the free video that you can watch by clicking the link below. In it, I lay out exactly what is happening, including several key steps every American should take right now.
The music is too loud. Just like right off the bat, too much B-roll, the music is too loud. I'd rather just him like just sitting on his yacht with like just women surrounding him, just him just doing the selfie. Then yo guys, what's up? Hey, listen, big shift coming in the market today. Oh, these women here, yeah, no, they're part of the 1% too. Ooh, that was about to drop. That wouldn't have been pretty. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, guys, so just check out my free webinar starting in like 2 minutes. Peace, guys. I'm out. Just all we need is to do a 180 back to the Tai Lopez stuff. I think that would be an improvement from this.
It doesn't matter if you have $500 in savings.
Oh, that bothers me that one nail is longer than the other. Do you guys notice that? Like, it bothers me. Just make them the same length, especially if you know you're gonna be filming B-roll that day. Like, you would just think that the nails gotta be the same size.
Just don't wait. The information I want to share with you today is controversial, so much so that it could be taken down at any moment.
Who's gonna take it down at any, how is this so urgent that like somebody would take it down? Who would do that? There's no one, listen, there's no one taking it down. It's not that urgent. Let's see, investorplacefinancial.com, investorplacefinancial.com. Let's see, what is this? Let's see, so it's articles you might like, the secret mindset of America's top 1%, options, income streams. What is this? Top stocks, 10 toxic stocks to hold right now. Let's see, click here to watch his presentation.
Attention, the following video is a serious financial warning from one of America's richest men. He's broken ranks from the 1% to detail a significant event about to take place in America's very near future. This event will make the rich even richer, while financially devastating countless others.
Oh, this is like a bad movie. This is a bad Marvel movie. You know, if Michael Bay just went off the edge, started making just nonsense, this is what would come up.
Due to the highly sensitive nature of this message.
Anyway, I'm gonna chalk this. Oh, geez, look at this. And then you try to click off. It's like, wait, don't leave yet. If you leave now, you won't find out how to make sure you're on the right side of the most powerful wealth creation forces in history. Oh man, okay, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. So on a scale of 1 to 10 of the poo-poo level, I would say this is like a 9 poop. It's a 9 poop on the system, but just wait, we're just beginning here. All right, so next one, we got this one with Jeff Lerner. And you know, right off the bat, if anyone is wearing a shirt that says CEO in replacement of 100 million, that's probably a flag. I'm not sure if necessarily it's a red flag. It's a flag for sure that like, we gotta put our antenna out there and be like, hey, maybe, like this is something like you would never see Jeff Bezos wear this shirt, right? Like you gotta look at like the big guys. Mark Zuckerberg, you think he would ever wear a shirt that says that? No, he'd be laughed out of like, any professional would never wear a shirt like that. Unless you're trying to sell something. So let's see what he's trying to sell us.
It's a fact. In the new economy, average people are becoming millionaires faster and easier than ever before.
Yeah, that's thanks to inflation, guys. That's thanks to inflation because now a million is, I think it was like when the term millionaire was created, it was in like the 1920s where I think back then it meant like $8 million, $9 million, something like that. So today, thanks to inflation, it's easier than ever before to be a millionaire. Just print more money. There we go. Problem solved.
But how do they do it? According to the news, the whole world's falling apart. Well, that's the $1 million question. Now, if you're not interested in the $1 million answer, go ahead and skip to the end of this video, and I'm sorry for wasting your time.
What is he driving? What is that? No one really just drives that around the neighborhood. It's like he's going off-roading to the grocery store, to Costco. I feel like he's taking us out here just so we could like, you know, just off us. Like he's not gonna tell us a secret. Like he's like, hey guys, just come with me in the middle of the desert where nobody's around. I'll tell you a secret. And the secret is like us like 6 feet underground.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lerner, and I did not become a millionaire the traditional way. I didn't work 40 years for the man, didn't invent anything, definitely didn't inherit a trust fund or win the lottery.
Everyone uses just bad B-roll. Why do you need so much B-roll on this? Like, win the lottery, yeah, get the guy fanning out cash, didn't get lucky, show roulette. Why do they need this?
I've generated over $50 million in my online businesses, been on the Inc. 5000 twice, won a bunch of other awards, and most importantly, I've helped tens of thousands of other people.
Oh, those little talk shows are so bad. You know, you could pay money to basically be on these talk shows. I don't know exactly how much, like, you know, 20, 30, 40 grand, whatever it is. Then you could essentially just buy your spot on a talk show and then be like, oh, I was featured on this talk show that nobody ever heard of that played on like cable TV at 10:30 a.m. and it's like, oh, look at me. But yeah, you could basically buy all of that stuff. All the press you see, like you could really just buy a lot of it.
Now, for the first time ever, I'm sharing everything that I've done to achieve these massive results.
It either sounds like there's a plane flying overhead or like there's just wind going right in the microphone.
In a simple book called The Millionaire Shortcut. And I'm not going to do this forever, but for right now, it is 100% free. No catch, no shipping cost, and no credit card required. I'll send this right to your email and you can download it instantly.
Yeah, because there's an upsell. So he knows, first of all, once he gets your email address, now you're in the system. That means that like every day he could keep hitting you with an email, wear you down. Then maybe over like a week or two, maybe even a month, then he's got you. Then you buy in like, $200 for whatever his program is. And in that program is usually, not always, an upsell for something more expensive. You can go that. And then when you're in that, it's an upsell for something even more expensive. And then pretty soon he's like, hey, I need your firstborn child and the deed to your house and the deed to your car. I'm gonna tell you the secret to getting wealthy. You just gotta give me all of your earthly possessions, and then I'll tell you how you could make money. It's so bad.
Now, did you know that every day in America there are over 1,700 new millionaires created? And it's more than double that across the globe? People are becoming millionaires faster and easier than ever before.
Is that what people really think millionaires do? They just sit there on their boat, arm around a lady and just laughing. Who's driving the boat? Who's driving the boat? I bet the millionaire's driving the boat and he's renting it out to these schmucks who are paying for it.
Enter your email address and I'll send you an email with your free copy of the Millionaire Shortcut right away.
And then the countdown. That was pretty bad. Listen, I wouldn't say it was as bad as the last one. It's pretty bad though. The Millionaire Shortcut. Honestly, I'll tell you, there is really no shortcut. Flat out, it's like, there are ways certainly that you can make more money, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and it takes time. I wouldn't say there's a shortcut. I'd say there are probably better ways than others, but there's definitely no shortcut. All it is, it's just a matter of how much money you could make in as little time as possible, or just letting your investments grow over time. And that's really the only shortcut out there. All right, so now we got this one. This one seems pretty good. It's just titled YouTube Money. So this is something that I feel like we can really break this one down. I'll tell you what I think of this. Oh, it's not even a turbo. Why should we even listen to this guy? And he's got the wing up. He's leaving the driveway and he's got the wing all the way up. You don't even need the wing up. What downforce do you need when you're leaving your driveway like that?
This is the title to my 2019 Porsche 911S. Just to demonstrate to you that I'm not one of those fake YouTubers that's going out and renting cars.
You can't even see his eyes. And that's what I feel like one of the biggest things that I think, at least, just anecdotally speaking, builds trust is like good eye contact. Like, I'm looking to you right now. I'm talking to you personally. Yes, you. Right now, no, look around. I'm talking to you right now. If you wouldn't mind just doing me a quick favor while you're at it, well, before you forget, hit the like button.
What I want to talk to you about are the 3 stages of setting up your YouTube business.
It bothers me that he left this car running. At least for me, like, I would turn it off, let's save the gas, we don't need to be wasting this, don't leave the car and like, what if someone just comes up right behind him, gets in his car and drives off? That would be such an entertaining ad. I would actually watch that ad all the way through because I'm like, how does he get his car back? I want to know. I'd watch that.
Most people build their YouTube business incorrectly. And the first thing it starts with, before you shoot your first video, before you put anything out there, you got to set up your YouTube business correctly.
Again, it's like, why are all these guys wearing just like the most pretentious merch out there? Like, his hat just says money. The other guy just had CEO. Again, it's like, I'm looking at Warren Buffett. You think Warren Buffett would ever wear a hat like that? If the answer is no, don't wear it. Like, I wouldn't wear it. Listen, it's not for me. Listen, he's free to wear whatever he wants, but I don't think that builds trust and authenticity with your audience when you're wearing stuff like that.
What's the first thing that you should do? You should organize your YouTube business correctly. That's the first thing you should do. And the second thing you should do is create a YouTube channel that creates influence. You don't want to, because this is where so many people go wrong. They're trying to build this massive YouTube channel. They're trying to get all of these subscribers, And I'm here to tell you, subscribers don't equal money.
It sounds like he's just kind of making this up, like just common sense stuff that he's just kind of like spewing here without actual tactics. Like we want to know, like how do you actually do it? Where do most YouTubers go wrong? And how can you improve from that? He's just telling you what you already know.
The first stage of creating a YouTube channel, a successful YouTube channel, has absolutely nothing to do with making money. And that will be revealed in the webinar on how you can do that and how you can start a YouTube channel, not make any money, yet get a gang of money back.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's kind of right on that, and that you should not ever make a YouTube channel if you think you're going to make money from it. Because I will tell you, to get to the point where you actually start making like decent money at it, you gotta be doing this for a while. Like you're gonna be at a loss for the first like 2 years when you account for your time in this, unless you just happen to blow up out of nowhere and like your channel goes viral. But most likely you're gonna have to invest a lot more into the channel than what you receive back for quite some time. And that's what most people just don't understand when it comes to creating a YouTube channel.
Because it's a trap. You can fall into this trap of just putting up videos, you get a little success and you go with that. And I'm here to tell you that's just not the way that you do it.
You ever wonder where he's driving to? Just me? The first thing I'm thinking is like, where is he going? What is he doing? What is he doing with all that YouTube money? Is he on his way to buy a Rolex right now? Is he on his way to return the Porsche to the rental car company? I'm kidding. I don't know. He showed us the deed to it anyway.
I'm about to go get some. Hold on a second.
Literally, he's going to the bank. We should have seen this coming. We should have seen this, that he's driving to the bank. You can't even make this stuff up. How is that a good idea? What is he doing with the cash now? Why did he just need $500 in cash? It's like something shady about to go down here. Oh yeah, I like how he shows it to the camera just so you know it's real. Like he actually took $500 out from his account. Whoa, whoa guys. Listen, I take back everything I just said. Did you see his available balance in his checking account? $50,000. I'm a believer. Listen, everything he's just said, he's got 50 grand in his account. Wow. So he must be telling the truth. That's sarcasm. Why would he do this?
So we just did that. You saw what I pulled out. You saw the balance. And that is the money that I've paid myself from my YouTube business this year.
Okay, so yeah, on the scale of 1 to poop, I would say this is like a 9.5 poop. It's just cheesy. I think there's very little originality on this. Like the car thing, I think is overplayed. Going to the bank, no one actually does that who has money. Go to the bank and go and show off their cash. No, nobody does that. So I'm just skeptical all the way around. I think this is pretty bad execution. So anyway, I think this was a pretty successful expose here. And basically, the moral of the story is don't trust anybody who wears like flashy stuff that like says money on it. Don't trust anybody who pulls up in their car and tells you they got a system, anything like that. Chances are, you just gotta be questionable about it. That's all. Use common sense, and you know what they say, if it sounds too good to be true, then smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as on the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday, so make sure to add yourself to that. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.